Hello, Weapon Triangle Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Axe Guy Emblem 4, Genealogy of the Axe Unit. I don't know, look, there's just so many Axe Guys on this map, I don't know what else to say. Like, there's a couple guys with bows, but really everyone's got an axe, so they gave us swords, sword speed axes, you know the drill. So, we're in Chapter 6, we're on turn 19, you know, it takes a little while when you don't have a horse. And we've sort of engaged the Isaac army of Johann. His castle's down here somewhere, way down there. And also technically the Sofarin army, which is, you know, they're all run by the Empire. They all report to their dad, Danon, who also has a big army. Don't forget about that. We sort of engaged them. It's fine. I'm pretty sure we could have done it in such a way that we could have recruited them all, or, well, we could have recruited one of them, and then, theoretically, the rest would turn green, but we're not going to worry about that too much. And then, you know, the choice came down to Johann versus Johavier. We talked about it at the end of last episode. I think it's sensible to go with the mounted axe guy, if we're going to use an axe guy at all. And I did look up, I think I've got it correct here. I might have it backwards still, but I think if we capture Sophora, we get a more offensive light tome for Deirdre. Or, sorry, not Deirdre. Definitely not actually Deirdre, but someone maybe related to her. Julia. I'm just going to always call Dermot Beowulf and Julia Deirdre, because that's their original. This is also Sigurd and Aideen, and this is definitely Ira, and this is Holland, because they all have the same sort of sprites. Anyway, and Midir right here. But, seriously, offensive tome, light magic. She's got star and light magic. She needs an offensive tome. Or you could go for this castle, which I believe gives her less damaging, but the HP draining version. So, the same effect as the Earth Sword, or essentially Nosferatu in the recent games, I think. So this tome is maybe better, but also this character is better, arguably. So, again, there might be some debate on what the best choice of action is, their best course of action, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. So for now, I'm going to have Julia, let's see. So the first step will be to have Ulster kill a guy. Oh, you can almost one-shot him at his current damage. Okay, so we could do Seliph. I was going to attack here with Seliph. I'm not sure if Seliph can kill him in one. 14 damage times 2, no. I was planning out, like, how to get as much experience out of this as possible. They don't really have a lot of money, so we weren't really going to get a lot of value out of the Thief Sword here, but they are level 7, so kills are good. I think the only one Seliph's going to kill is this guy. Unless we damage them. So we could use, like, I wonder if Oifi could just injure one a little bit. 14 damage times 2. Does he have any stupid skills that could ruin it? He could get a crit. If it happens, it happens. Maybe he'll somehow miss? Oh well. I tried. It was a good idea. Alright, then we've got Ulster versus Seliph on this guy. I guess Seliph takes priority because he's the Lord. Sorry, other dudes, but Lord experience trumps already superpowered Myrmidon experience. There we go. Come on, Seliph. You can do it. Get a good level up. That's pretty good. So he's gotten skill every time, but he finally got some strength, some speed, and even resistance. He's still got a long way to go, but that's a start. I gotta see some strength and speed and some defense, but that's a start. Alright, so we can still talk. We've got... Well, no, we don't want to do that. We gotta heal, we gotta talk. We got maybe 2 kills. Yeah, I mean, these guys aren't that tough. I'm pretty sure we could have wiped out this whole army with no trouble, but... Blue is greedy. Dermot. Unfortunately, I can't fight within range of leadership. Not necessary, but might have saved him a hit, maybe. Now, Dermot definitely needs a little bit more strength. The Brave Sword's good and all, but he needs to do a little bit more damage per swing. Yes, 2 HP, 1 strength, and resistance of all things. Hey, the strength is all I really wanted right now. That's great. Excellent. I mean, he's already 50. He's very strong. Make no mistake. He's off to a great start. Alright, now let's make sure that my strategy will work here. Talk. I should have tested out that she can talk before we did this, but yeah, it's fine, right? Oh, Larcy, how the twin hands of love and fate guide us. I've yearned for this day for many, many years, my beloved. Johan? Oh, for the love of... There's a stomach flu playing with your head, isn't there? Larcy, oh Larcy, your words are as the sweetest bird song. Your eyes are the most brilliant stars. Oh, without you at my side, what purpose is there in life? What joy could possibly be? Ugh, stop it, how revolting. This is a battlefield, are you out of your mind? I can deny my heart no longer, Larcy. Believe me when I say I have tried. Alas, love is a maddening beast at times. What else can I do but be at your side? Men, we are joining the Liberation Army. From this day on, we are men of honor. Fight on in the name of justice, love, and Larcy. All three of them. You've got to be kidding! Johan beat me to Larcy? He's sided with their army too, the weak-willed fool. Fine by me, men, attack. Johan's unit is the enemy. Alright. We got ourselves a Johan. I covered most of his talk last episode. Axe guy doesn't have a very good weapon yet, but we'll see what he can do. Well, I mean, the steel axe is okay, but he has -6 attack speed. Alright. Let's start prepping for round 2 of Axe guy battling. So I expect Julia... Oh, I gotta turn off these animations. I gotta turn off these animations. Nobody needs it too bad, but we'll get Dermot. Okay, first and foremost, off. And mend. Alright, this will save us a little bit of time with our healing animations. Good. I gotta do that for Deirdre. I mean, not Deirdre as well. Alright, how do we take on this army? That's the question. These guys are gonna go kill themselves, probably. Luckily, this army does not have Canto, so they can attack, but then, you know, they'll attack once, and then that's it. Attack once, attack once. So I can make a horizontal line and pretty much slaughter them. Maybe. Don't forget, before I end my turn. Yes, yes. Alright, so how are we looking here? Oh, yeah. We'll just use some wind magic. This bandit's got nothing on Arthur. Alright, consider the town saved. We'll worry about who captures villages for money a little bit later. I'm not sure how I want to divvy the loot yet. We'll figure it out. And that's everybody. Alright, Safara. So we probably want to set up a nice line next turn. I wonder if they're going to be... Well, or if they spread out, we just clean up the front line, the front rows. Would have been a lot easier with Sigurd and Alec and Noish, but who needs that? Alright. Sure. You guys head that way. Whatever. What in the blazes was that? Just when I thought my son can't get any more useless, he goes and forgets how to fight. Schmidt, get out there. Take my castles back now. Yes, sir. You can depend on me. Alright, that's a lot of axe guys. So I think there's probably nothing we can do to prevent Schmidt from conquering Castle Isaac. Maybe if we had allied with the other brother, we could have protected it. Like, I don't think these guys can go through the mountains, so they would have had to go through this section and we could have stopped them. But they're going to be able to get here way before we can get there. There's no way. And that guy won't last long. So this castle will fall to Schmidt. Ooh, but he drops a Brave Axe. Well, that's gonna help. So, remember Lex? Remember what made Lex real good? Getting the Brave Axe nice and early, even though he didn't have Pursuit? Yes. Okay. So, I'm thinking we could try to get a kill there. I don't know how much damage that'll do. Not enough. 30 damage. These guys have 6 movement and 2,000 gold. It looks like these guys are going to go save the village for me. That's great. That's actually almost ideal because as much as I'd like that money, I don't really have time to send Ira down there right now. Although that would be some juicy gold. But, okay, let's do this first. Yeah. Let's save this village. We'll go Brave Lance this time. 3 hits, she should be fine. If she gets hit, it doesn't matter because from here, I think I'm sending her up to my main army. So we'll get her healed soon enough. I just didn't want her to get hit by the first bandit, basically. Alright, good. Now we'll start moving up north. Because I think this village will be saved by the NPCs, or the green guys, whatever. And we gotta rush up that way now, basically. That'll be fine. Alright, so how are we doing this? How we do? I wonder if they're trying to charge our castle, of all things. I kind of think we pull back. There still is a lot of them. And my units aren't all together yet. So we stay out of range of this line, but maybe we can lure 2 to their deaths. It's, you know, we can get 2 heals per turn. So it's a little bit easier if we do it like that. Yeah, I like this plan better. Oops. And then Lana. There's lots of people that could use a little bit of healing, so I think we'll go like this. We're going to stick with men's staves for the most part. Even though the physic gives more XP, but she doesn't really have the money to repair it. So if I break it right now, I'll be very sad. HP, strength, luck, resistance. It's a lot of stats. Not too important for her, but it's good. Options, animation off for now. Mend, yeah. Okay. At least we're off to a start with Julia. And Lester... I'm actually going to leave him... Let me see. I'm going to leave him right where he is. And after they move next turn, he can shoot and pull back without having to waste too many movement points. Like, if I move him back right now, then he won't be able to hit and canto as easily. So, I figure... I could have done that with Johan as well. Johan. But this is fine. Okay. And we've already moved my flyer, my mage. That's everybody. Yep. Because these Steel Axe guys, as much as they will have low hit rates, when they hit, they will deal a lot of damage. I might have been smarter switching to an Iron Sword, because when we're playing this kind of defensive, like now we could die, actually. Yeah. I should have just left an Iron Sword rather than a Brave Sword. Please dodge. Thank you. Like, I don't need kills right now. I need safe strats that don't result in Dermot dying if he gets hit twice. So that was a little bit... That's the second time in this chapter I've done that with Dermot. Now, they had like 30%, so getting hit by 2 30s is still not super likely, but it certainly could have happened. Alright, now we might just be able to charge here. Axe versus axe! Who will win in the battle of the axes? Well, Bandit's gonna burn the house down a little bit more. Alright, there's a lot of those guys. And burning mode, fine. We're gonna skip through some of that with super speed. So... how tough is Yohavye? He can deal 34 damage if he hits. We might just be able to take out all of his goons this turn. I have exactly enough characters, but I don't know if they can one-round it, basically. Like... no, that's definitely a negative. Yeah, okay, we want them to attack us. Yeah, okay, I got a plan. We need to heal Dermot, and we need Dermot to not be dumb. Switch over to Iron Sword. We need everyone to be able to survive 1 hit, counter, injure, and then next turn we kill them all, basically. Whoever gets hit, we can heal, and this should be just fine. I don't actually want to kill them. It's going to be sketchy if Ulster kills them all. Like, the only way we really get in trouble here is if someone kills the one that stands in front of him. Well, 2 can technically attack Ulster, which is not great. Also, Lester's still going to do his plan. Because he's no good on enemy face. He can't counterattack like all my sword guys. So he has to do this on his turn. Takes a lot of arrows, but eventually Axe Guy goes down. Good thing I passed down the Brave Bow, hey? 1 HP, 1 strength, 1 speed, 1 defense. Pretty much perfect in my books. We'll want to get some skill on him eventually, but that was a really good level up for a Bow Knight. Yep, I like it. Now we might... how much defense does Johan have? 12. So these guys could technically do 28. Yeah, 28. It says at the top right. I don't have to do the math. Just look at the top right. 28 damage minus 12. So he can do 16. So he can take 2 hits. Which means I don't need to guard his lower flank. If this guy attacks from here and this guy attacks from there, that's fine. But I don't think Ulster... well, no, he's got 17 defense too. So he could be attacked from the north and there. But if he starts killing them, then he has more hits. But essentially 17 defense. So he takes 11 damage per hit. He can take 2 hits. Well, anybody that kills on the counter is going to be in trouble, I think. Maybe what I should have done is tried to pull back a little bit further so that they wouldn't have had the option of attacking sort of up or down from, like, you know, sort of dogpawing the same person. If someone dies and I have to reload, that'll be what we do. But, I think that'll be for next turn. It's maybe not 100% safe, but this is a tricky fight to get 100% safety on, I think. Alright, we'll start burning this guy down probably next turn, or maybe. We do have air support coming in. We could have played, like, could have kept moving back or something. Anyway, I think this will be fine. Everyone's at full HP. We don't have to worry about rushing in and not getting a kill and then getting surrounded now. Interesting they went for Oifi first. Thanks, Oifi. I hope they don't all suicide on you like they do on Seth all the time. Alright, so this guy really wanted to hit Dermot. Yeah. Definitely a good idea not to equip the Brave Sword, because he would have killed that one, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, so... HP, skill, strength, defense. Very good, Dermot. I like it. One goes for Seliph, but Seliph probably couldn't even kill, so don't worry about that. He doesn't have, like, Adept or Crit or anything. Although one day, the sword might have Crit. Come on, stop just suiciding on Oifi. Oifi doesn't need the XP, guys. Alright, good. Didn't get the kill. I'm surprised they didn't go after Yolha, whatever. Because he's doesn't, like, we have Weapon Triangle on most of these guys. 0%. If they attacked, Johan, essentially. She did so much damage with the Thief Sword there. That is so much. You know, they would not have had Weapon Triangle, right? Like this. Maybe they wanted to leave a spot so that Yulhavier, whatever, his brother, would be able to duel him, and then they decided, never mind. There probably is some custom text if I let the brothers fight it out. Alright, good job, green guys. You saved the village. You let me deal with the entire army myself. They just really wanted to protect that village. Now, their castle is going to fall pretty soon, I think. One bandit left. Alright, this should be fine. Ah. We can still save it, but we're not going to get the full save. No way. I mean, yeah, they're not very powerful axe guys, but this is still not going to be enough to stop them. Even the mighty power of the 30 evasion, I don't think will save them. Okay, so priorities are, I guess, a kill on Seliph. So we'll start with that. He did not take a hit, and he's got, like, yeah, 6%. It's pretty slim. Pretty slim, like a slim sword. Good job. Alright, so next up, Larcy could steal some more money, I guess. How much does you have? Ooh. Well, we'll probably have her steal his money if I can set it up. We need to heal Johan. Is he the only one that took a hit? Not bad. Alright, Midir doesn't really matter. Sorry, Lester. Totally not Midir, even though that's his dad. Let's try to use the less ruined weapon. Killer Bow can be really nice for preserving charges. If you get a crit, you know, you can kill in one durability kind of thing, rather than using 4 shots of the Brave Bow. Not that it happened, but... Dermot's already level 7. That's pretty good. None of his weapons have a lot of kills on them, really. We're just going to stick with the Iron Sword for now, just because we're going to need to repair it, so at least it's cheap to repair. Good old 0%. And the Paragon Band continues to pay out. It's going to get to level 10 on this map, I think. So, I'm just trying to think here. I'm not going to be able to kill everything this turn. We're probably going to lead... Well, I guess Oifi could kill one, but... I'm a little bit worried about Johan fighting his brother. How much damage would his bro do to him? 22. He could survive it. So, what I do is steal his money, attack, and then heal him so he's not at 2 HP. And then make sure my healers are safe from this guy, I guess. So... this guy needs to die. So we're going to attack with Dermot, and then stand maybe here, and then attack with Larcy on this side. If she gets hit, we can heal her. I've got physics, so I don't have to worry about positioning. One axe guy down here, the only way we kill him is with either Johann. And this, I mean, I'm trying to specifically get a talk with Johann and his brother. We could just have Johann kill this guy and then talk to his brother next turn. That's probably the safer way to do this. I'm not really in a rush, you know, it's not a huge rush here. And, like, I do want to use Johann. He's already level 12. That's right. He doesn't even need kills. Maybe his brother will talk to him if I just put him here. I'm going to stay there so he can't get to my... Danger, danger. My thief sword is going to break. I have to pay all this money to repair this thing. Okay. She's not going to do very much damage. Larcy, what are you doing? Also, she's the one. I can't fight you, I won't. He's trying to fight her, though. Also, she just robbed him blind. Thanks for the money, sucker! Alright. How much evasion do these guys have? 40? Lana inside the range of Seliph and not quite Dermot. Probably pretty hard to get hit. What's his accuracy? 84? So he'd have like a 20% chance to hit her. He would do 34 minus defense. She'd survive. Oh, but this guy could move through the church. So we gotta block that route up. I mean, if anybody gets hit by both of these guys, it would suck. Nobody's low HP anymore. Ah, Oifi, just kill this guy. I don't want to mess around with bad RNG. I've already kind of risked it a couple times, silly, for no good reason. So let's just do this with Oifi and then we can block the path. Make it a little bit harder for him to move around. Alright, Just some XP healing, you know, the drill. Alright, and then before we end the turn, let's have Fee... I think she used to talk to Seliph, yeah. There's not much else for her to do right now, so we'll send her up there. Okay. And Arthur will be fine. In fact, I expect him to one-round that dude. Oh, he runs away? Well, that's not what I expected. What a chicken. I wonder if he gets reinforced. Oh, maybe he gets reinforcements from his castle. We've seen that happen once before. Alright. So how long do you think this guy can hold out his castle? Like, should we try to save him? Or does it matter? Because we're probably going to kill him before we can get there. I wonder if we let him get away, what would happen? We could chase him down with his brother. First and foremost, you gotta save this village. If he doesn't double, he's fired and we'll never bring him back. I mean, for all I know, he's got... No adept. No. Yeah, Pursuit Adept Wrath or just Pursuit Wrath? Just Pursuit Wrath. I think he gets Adept if he promotes. Yeah. Lewin got Adept on Sage, not from Mage. Well, I am tempted to let him just fly on by. Head on home so you can give us more experience. Why not? That means we could send Seliph up here to do the little chat I wanted to do. Yeah, let's go do that. That's fine. I guess it's a little bit faster to go this route. See you later, guys. Oh, yeah. Well, that's unfortunate because Fee wanted to talk to him. I really want to join the army, but the leader keeps running away from me. Alright, our first level up for Julia. HP, magic, speed. Sure. Not great, but it's a start. Alright, I just want to see what happens. I don't really want to kill him, I just want to learn. He'll survive. He will definitely take 22 damage. But he might have a conversation. Oh, you'll have ye. To think my very own flesh and blood could be so dense. Dense, huh? Look who's talking. Oh well, this was a long time coming, huh? Let's settle this once and for all. As you will, my brother. This is cool. I like the brotherly duel. Now, I mean, his brother would actually win if he attacks next turn. But I'm sort of banking on him running away. Plus, I could just heal him. Hacks. Hacks! Can't beat ranged heals. Alright, good. I'm very curious if his army will come back. It's gonna take him a while. And then we've got like all these axe guys, level 12, but wouldn't that be sweet? Just think of all the money we could steal on Larcy. In fact, we're probably at the point where I should really sell her sword off and pass it over to anybody. Probably Dermot. Let's send them back to the castle to trade weapons. A lot of people could sell some weapons that they're not going to use. And then Oify could get some less specialized weapons, like a normal iron lance and steel lance. Just gives him some more options. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be a fair thing to do for today's episode. Not that Lester specifically needs to get rid of his bow, but I'm sure we'll get another archer eventually, and he's got all the bows. It's actually easier to select your weapon when you don't have 50 of them. Alright, good. You just walk back to your castle. I'm in no rush. These guys will take over the castle eventually. I think. Yeah, there you go. I didn't think it would take that long. So there's no way we could have made it that fast, right? Like, I think it's confirmed. There's no way we could have saved this castle. I think. But we'll deal with Schmidt soon enough. Now, if Schmidt reaches us the same time this guy's army gets back, that'll be hilarious. Anyway, we don't need to sell any of your swords just yet. Head on up to the village. So I want to trade over Larcy's thief swords. Let's have Lester just get rid of his stuff for now. Aw, no arena. Also, new music. I don't know if I've heard this music before. Pretty cool. Alright, let's get rid of, I mean, I don't see why I would ever use the iron or steel bow when I've got a silver bow. It's the same. And then seeing as I've got, like, a killer bow, when would you use the silver bow? When you want a weaker, well, silver bow does more damage, but the killer bow hits more easily and weighs less, so. Anyway, we'll sell these. You know, the idea was to pass stuff down to your children, not always because they wanted to use it, but just to make a little bit of cash. And, technically we can repair that brave bow. Am I going to spend his money on anything else right now? No, let's make sure we can keep using the brave bow. He'll make more money, don't worry. Once we get that arena, I bet you he'll do okay. Oh boy, next chapter, so much arenaing. Alright, Dermot. Well, you are going to buy a thief sword, but you've got a lot of stuff to sell, so let's get rid of some of this. So I think I said I wanted to keep the brave sword and the bolt sword on him, and the rest... I think I'll keep, like, the iron sword so he has a way of doing little, smaller amounts of damage. Just for when I don't want to kill things. But I want him to get rid of this for sure. And I think the silver blade for sure. It's really meant... I feel like this is built for Myrmidons more than sword knights. Also, I mean, the bolt sword would be good on the Myrmidons as well. But, you know, he's got the cav. He can do Canto tricks. Do I want to hold on to these? Who else would I give them to, I guess, is the question. I mean, they only really help in very specific situations. We are fighting some armor right now. I guess he holds on to them for the moment. Just because if he wants to buy them back, we would be throwing away money for no reason. But he's got enough money to buy a thief sword for sure, so... I could have also tried to repair the brave sword, but I want to make sure he can buy stuff first. Alright. One other little thing is making sure we get lots of staff XP while we wait. This is like the first time we've really ever tried just the defensive strategy. Letting the enemy get reinforcements. We made it through Gen 1, we never did this, but now... Oh, we could be warping! I've been warping all this time. Ulster, what is he going to do with his stuff? He doesn't have any money. Now, he can buy for cheap. I would like to give him some money at some point. Although, right, he can sell something. Like, once... Maybe what we'll do with him is... He's got so many rings. He can hold on to them for now, I guess. But whenever he needs a bit of money... Like, I could just sell one, no big deal. I don't think he needs the speed ring that bad. I do want to move the power ring over to Fee, but she doesn't have the money for it. Well, she probably doesn't have the money for it. I don't know how much she can get from selling. But she would need 20k. I don't think she'll have it yet. And the shield ring, I don't know who I would give that to. Like, Johan, if he's Lex, you know, it's his ring, essentially, sorta. But, it might be better to put it on Seliph. He needs the defense. But he can't afford it yet either. I'm just trying to think of anything I want to sell right now. I mean, the Paragon Band's cool, but nobody else would be able to buy it right now. It's like 40,000 gold, so he's just going to hold on to that until someone else can afford to trade it off. So I guess he probably sells some of these rings. Let's get some warping going on. So much experience. I probably don't want to break the warp staff right now, but getting a couple levels off of it is fine. Magic speed, luck, good. So, we're gonna... Now, there's not a lot of people that can use lances in the party. Basically, we have Fee and Oifi. So, it's not so much that I... Well, it's getting her money and then transferring a couple things over. So, I want to get rid of one of the javelins for sure. I didn't send any iron lances or steel lances through because I guess we didn't have slots for them. That's kind of funny. I mean, she's pretty good with the slim lance. But the brave lance trumps pretty much anything. When would I use the slim lance over, like, the slim sword? And I was, like, no, she's not going to be able to get to the money we were talking. I could sell the Berserk Edge. The trouble is, it'll cost 10,000 to buy. So, no one else is really going to want to spend that money right now. Unless she needs 5k, I think we just leave it on her. Kind of thinking of selling the Slim Lance, though. Would I buy that with Oifi? Eh, not right now. I'm not going to change things up too much. I ran into the mistake at the end of Gen 1 where I bought and sold too much, and I ran out of money. So we don't really have the cash right now. Now she's got an inventory slot, so we can pick something up with her at least. Oh, that reminds me. I should check. There's one screen we should check in town I forgot about. I never used it at all in Gen 1, so kind of makes sense. Now, Arthur's going to sell the Pursuit Band. So he will have a decent amount of money early on. I also need him to not get trapped by a big group of bandits, so... Big group of axe guys. Sorry, they're not real bandits. Okay, he's running away. Is the Revo army going to charge us? Yeah, they'll start heading up. Or, I assume they're heading our way. It's just going to take them a couple turns to catch up. Well, a few turns. Alright, so next up was Larcy selling the Thief Sword. Oh yeah, so what I was talking about was the supply. Now, the only way something would be in here is if I think your parents passed you down a full set of inventory and you already started with a couple swords as a kid. And then they just got auto-deposited. So I should be checking with people just in case. Like, maybe, actually, I should have checked with Fee. But anyway, we're not going to actually deposit stuff. But go to the pawnbroker. She could repair the thief sword, but it makes it cheaper for someone else to buy if I sell it like this. They can buy it for almost nothing and then repair it. Which essentially costs the same amount as repairing it now, and yeah, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so she's got some cash. We could upgrade her from Steel Blade to Silver Blade. Yeah, I mean, someone has to buy it. Might as well be her, and she's got the cash. And does that mean she doesn't need... She's got all the blades. Why would she ever use a weaker blade? There's no real reason. Unless I'm trying not to kill something. I guess if I sold more swords from... if I had like a steel sword, I might take something like that because it's more accurate. Or a silver sword. It's fine for now. The main thing is to get this thief sword off of her. So she can switch from that to this. That gets her a little bit more damage. Plus, she's got all the stupid, overpowered Astra Pursuit skills anyway. But, I mean, who else are we going to give it to, right? And, her bro, Ulster. Now, he's got the power ring for the moment. But he could... Oh, that's what. Right. I should have sold her Steel Blade so that he could take an upgrade from it. Because right now, Iron Blade is just straight up worse than the Wind Sword. Oh, well. I'm just going to... It's fine. We're going to send Fee back in real quick. Just to see if there's anything hiding here. Yes. I gotta remember to check this right now. So, Steel Lance was hiding. I think I will have her sell that. And then that's kind of what I want on Wifey. Assuming he can buy it, but yeah, that's the plan. Good. Almost pulled one over me, game. Good job. I should check Dermot as well. See if he had an item hiding. Haha! It's just gold, essentially, but yeah. I would hate to have these items stuck in the supply all game long, so I'm glad I remembered it eventually. He doesn't even need it. Just sell it. And he'll hold on to the rest of the stuff for now. That's fine. Oh, by the way, there's an armory. Is there anything to buy? Oh, he's got nothing. What a shame. I thought we might be able to buy a sword or something. Alright, so that covers Dermot, Aaron, or Fee, whatever. Larcy is covered, I think. Did I check her supply? I don't know. Oifi has enough money to buy the Steel Lance or something. Ulster. Johan, unfortunately, we didn't inherit any axes, so there's nothing for him to do. Trying to decide how many warps I want to use on her. We'll do a couple. I'd like her to get a couple level ups nice and early. It's just, it gives her a bit more survivability, right? I don't want to farm it, like I don't want to grind it out forever, but a few early level ups will keep her a little bit safer. Just getting a couple points of defense and some speed is good. And unfortunately, at the moment anyway, Julia doesn't have any way of sort of grinding the same. Well, she just doesn't have the money. She could use the warp staff. She can't buy it though. No cash. Might be a good reason, because she's a staff user, it might be a good idea to try to send Lana and Julia to some villages. No one can pass gold right now, so... Ulster, let me double check here. He might have something stuck in the supply as well. No. Alright, so what are we doing with Ulster? I really do need to repair that wind sword. Now, if I sell his rings right now, no one can buy them except for his sister. And she buys them at the price listed. So I should move at least one over, and then I can repair stuff. So let's give his sister... she's already got a skill ring, but... Let's see, I could just give her the Paragon Band. He's already got a bunch of level ups. I could just trade it to her. Essentially costs us nothing, because they both have the bargain skill. Yes! And he can hold on to his rings a little bit longer. He'll be spending his money on weapons for now. Because Astra burns through the iron sword, I need to get him like a steel sword or a silver sword. Well, no, the iron sword was specifically not to kill things, but anyway, repair while we're here. He doesn't have a very good sword yet, but I didn't sell any for him to buy at the moment, so that's fine. He doesn't need the thief sword yet. I'm supposed to give that to somebody else. I'll get to it. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Dermot will buy the thief sword. Larcy will buy the Paragon ring because he's already level 6. You know, it's fine. Yeah. This is fine. Everything's going according to plan, just slowly. I'm kind of glad I'm letting the axe guys do his thing because I'm caught up in inventory micro here for a little bit. It's a great way to spend half an episode. Let's speed through the movement phase. We don't have infinite time here. Alright. King Danan's got 3 sons. The oldest, Brian, lives at the old family home in Granvale. The younger 2 serve him here in Isaac. Johann controls Isaac Castle, while Johavier controls Sofara. They're both kind of an odd sort, and they've both got this obsession with someone in your army called Larcy. Always squabbling they are. I don't know. Neither of them are all that bad, really. Heck, I bet they'd want to join forces with you. So, you know, we could have got a hint there. Alright, Dermot has to buy the thief sword. Do not forget. Alright. This should be the last turn of trading items around for the moment. It should be easier next chapter because we'll be the arena. And we can use the arena to great effect. Yeah, let's repair this. I'm gonna want it. Everybody wants the Brave Sword, so it's gonna get used. Alright, Lester's done. All that's left is Larcy to buy the Paragon Band, I think. I'm actually really quite glad that I gave her the Thief Sword, or I gave her mom, essentially, Ira, the Thief Sword. This worked out really well. I wasn't 100% sure how well it would work, but this was, like, perfect. Yeah, so the 2 Myrmidons are going to get a bit of a... Oh, yeah, sell the Steel Blade. She's not going to use that. I wouldn't mind buying her, like, an iron or steel sword as well at some point, but for now, just stick with the good weapon. Alright, so she's going from stealing now to killing. And the Silver Blade... Am I going to give it to Ulster? Anybody with A-rank swords? Dermot's got way better swords. Oifi doesn't need it. I think I could give it to Selif. Selif's got the silver sword. That's all he needs. Am I going to spend the money to buy a steel blade? Nah, he doesn't really need it that bad. It actually works pretty good with, like, Luna, but he doesn't have Luna. This is fine. Alright, good enough. We could be grinding, arenaing, or not arenaing. We could be grinding, shopping all day. Alright. He's got an armor slayer, but no sword. Sure, you know what, Oifi? Here you go. I'm not sure exactly what I wanted to do with him, but this gives him a little bit more options in the field. Now he's got a proper lance and a not very accurate, but more damaging sword. Actually, I'm not sure the Iron Blade is any better than the Armor Slayer, to be honest. Okay, so. Main thing is to get Arthur caught up. We want Erin to do her chat. So we'll send her up this way. We're going to make our defensive line. Let's say... It'd be nice, actually. What I should have been doing is planning to get to this choke point down here. I don't want to waste that money yet. I think I definitely want to send Lana to a couple villages. Because she can't arena. We don't have a thief yet. So the only way we're going to be able to repair that physics staff or the warp staff is if she either sells something or, you know, goes to some villages. So it's very important for her. Other people can maybe try to use the thief sword a little bit. Did I repair? I did repair it, right? Yes. So we'll have Dermot try to steal a little bit of money this time around. That should be fine. Let's speed through the enemy turn because, you know... So, we can make a choke point sort of along here. It's not perfect, but I think it's better to fight there than up by our castle. Assuming, you know, our army is down here. Would have been... Well, Selif's going to be a little bit late. Also, our mage is going to be late. Hey there! You're Lord Selif, right? Indeed I am, and you, miss? Call me Fee, I'm from Celeste. Celeste, you say? Are you a Pegasus Knight? Yes, can you not see the one I'm flying? Right, no, not really, I'm just in training. My mom was, though. Actually, in that big war years ago, she helped Lord Sigurd. Oh, is that so? Well, she has my utmost gratitude on my father's behalf. Now, what brings you here, Fee? See, what happened was I was looking for my brother, who ran away years ago. But then I heard about you, sir, and how you're taking on the Empire. And I just knew I had to be here with you. Can I join your army, sir, please? Sure, why not? I love having Pegasus Knights. But what of your brother? Oh, it's silly, but I have this feeling that we're going to run into him somewhere. Also, my father's Lewin. Maybe you met him. Alright. Park here. No warping now. Let's just prep for battle. We're gonna be short Selif. We're gonna be short like 3 dudes for our big crash. Big clash in the forest. We're probably not gonna make it to the clash this episode. Because I spent too long playing around in my town. Oh, but what we can find out this episode is how many reinforcement axe guys we get. If that's a thing. Let's just let them run up. Save some time. Alright, it would be great if we could just hitch a ride on Fee like Arthur, but no. Now he's almost caught up. Alright, so axe guys incoming. Some of them are injured. One of them is injured. So how do we want to run this? Let's just see what the stats look like for interest's sake. 8 damage to my axe guy. He could take a couple hits. He dies in 5. Now, his avoid is bad. Their hit rate is really bad because they have a hand axe. But because of the hand axe, they will be able to strike multiple times. So we want... probably to pull people back. I was hoping we could get more people here in time, but we're not really ready. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe add 1 for roads. I don't know, but this is probably as far as they can get. Yeah, in fact, that's almost surely. So maybe we let Midir kill 1, but just the 1. And I say kill, I mean allow him to enemy phase. The Killer Bull will give him better avoid. Yeah, okay. I'm hoping that this is safe. I mean... Oh. Yeah, I didn't take that into account, did I? Alright. Well, that's only 1, 2, 3 at most that can attack. Johan. Okay. This might go bad real quick. Nobody needs healing right now. We've already caught all up on that. Oh, well, Lana needs heals, of course. So, yeah, I should have probably fought around the church. I thought I could make it here in time, but I underestimated how fast these Revo boys would be. Let's see what happens. If I have to reload, I'll reload. I mean, we're not going to lose this turn, but it'll be the turn after that gets bad. I guess we have to wait one more turn to find out what happened to Yohavriel. Whatever his name is. Whatever his real name is. Alright, so 65% chance to do 8 damage. And that was against an axe guy. They will have less than that on everybody else. And one of them did go for Lester. But only 28% on him. Sure. I mean, that worked at least. I just didn't anticipate the quite as much range as, as I should have. That's a pretty good level up there, Lester. I don't know why you're getting so much magic, but the other stats are great. So we're going to have to be pretty careful here, just because of their numbers. Kanto hand axes. And yeah, the big problem is we don't have the leadership bonus. And we're missing out on a couple people that could help. So that's not so good. Can I do one more turn just to see if we all die? I'm going to make a second slot save state just in case. What does this guy have anyway? Brave Axe? That's pretty bad. This guy's going to hit real hard. 34 damage times 2? We don't want to be in his range. And he's got, he's upgraded, right? Great Knight. So he's got 9 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he can probably get all the way to Lana. Yeah, that makes sense. So we need to pull back. Maybe what we do is get a couple kills. If we can. Yeah, we should be able to get kill, maybe kill, maybe kill. And still pull back out of range of the boss. But that's still a lot of axe guys throwing axes. And unfortunately, my ground units aren't going to help. But this does get more units into the mix next turn. So it's probably better overall. Yeah, I don't trust anyone with this right now. 34 times 2. That would be... I think that's going to one round almost anyone right now. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's where we want to put Dermot. And we're not going to worry about stealing 1,000 golds. No. We're just going to go for the quick kills, the guarantee kills. Hopefully not get hit at 29%, please. Pretty please. Good job, Dermot. That's what I like to see. That's some real good fighting. Alright, and then move to out of range of the boss, assumedly. Next up, Johan. He's not going to get a kill. The only way he gets a kill is if his... No, there's no way he gets a kill. He could damage, but that's it. 1, 2, 3, attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 8 movement, right? 1, 2, 3 to attack the one that's further back. And then from here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can still get out of range of the boss. Yes. $16 damage times 2 is not enough without a crit. So the Brave Bow it is. Now, a dodge would be nice, but it's not the end of the world. And we got another kill. Alright, good job. Good job, Lester. If only I had my full cav brigade, we could thin the ranks a bit more here, but this is fine. Okay, so Lana's gonna move back. Julia's gonna move back. They're gonna move like out of range of, hopefully out of range of those guys, because they're gonna be the weakest. We're not gonna have a very good defensive line, make no mistake here. We've got to stay out of range of the boss though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of hand axe attacks. I'm kind of glad these two got stuck in the forest. And some of these guys are a little bit out of range. So we're probably only dealing with like 3 or 4. I think most people can stand that. Most of my frontliners anyway. Unfortunately, Johan has no way to kill this guy. We're going to go like this. I'm just trying to decide if I want to attack with him. I'm probably not going to. Got a little bit complicated here, but I think I'm okay. I will end turn on camera just so you can see what happens before we... Or we could leave a cliffhanger. So we're out of range of the boss, or we will be... I counted it out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It should be okay, unless the roads have really screwed me. I think it takes 4 roads to save a movement tile. Also, these are not roads, so only that one. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, 100%. Alright, so we want something like this, and this. Keeps the healers protected. The mage is not protected, so we'll have, I know Johan can take a lot of hits, so I'll leave him up front on the most likely to get hit a couple time group. 1, 2, 3, 4 at most, not 5. So he can take 4 hits, technically, if I did the math correctly. I'm not sure about Lester, though. Probably not 4 hits. So if Lester gets hit 4 times, then I'm really out of luck. Yeah, that'll suck. Let's see what happens. I definitely did not leave it 100% safe. Oh, yeah, I want to see how many reinforcements we got. This is going to be exciting. It looks like they get the full brigade back. That's sweet. Look at all this money. I just see piles of 2000s of gold. And we can send German over that way later on. Alright, this is bad. 55%. So you're going to need to get a couple dodges here. Like 2. Okay, now you only need 1 dodge, I think. Yeah, who knows how the AI works. I think if they focus fired him, they would have had 4 shots and it'd need 3 hits to kill, I think. But they're not doing it anyway. That was a lucky dodge on Johan. So that's it. Only 1 more can attack. He can't kill anybody. Yeah, they could have only got 4 attacks total. And I'm pretty sure it would have taken... Was it 3 or 4 hits to kill my dude? My dude. This is still going to be a tricky next turn. He took... I just want to see the math here. 20 attack. He takes 11 hits. Okay, so he needed to dodge 2 out of 4 if they all focused on him. But, see, they knew at range they would have been countered, so they didn't really like attacking him, I guess. Although they probably could have attacked at melee and cantoed, except for 1 or 2 of them. But maybe that was enough to scare them off, I guess. I suppose that's fair. This next turn is going to be scary. We're going to have to go whole hog. This guy probably needs to die, and that's going to be real tricky. We have a horse slayer, but I don't think... She's not going to be able to get adjacent. Like, she could take out maybe the one in front. That's not even very good. She's probably better off with the Brave Lance anyway. 15 damage times 6 will She needs 3 out of 4. Yeah, so she can kill one, but she's not going to be able to get to him. Which means it's going to take someone like Ulster or Larcy going for him. And then we need to keep everyone healthy enough to withstand a couple more axes. We could try... Okay, I gotta end the episode. We'll figure this out next turn. We're already overboard. We're over overtime. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We should be able to survive this round mostly safe. I'm pretty sure. It's unfortunate that Selif's so far away. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to take a bit of a break, and when we come back next time, hopefully we can take out, and like optimally, I guess perfectly, Johan kills Schmidt to get the axe so he can use it. We'll figure that out. Hopefully I can figure it out. See you guys next up. Wish me luck as I'll plan it out between episodes a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. Have a great day.